Hello, sisters and brothers. God bless all of you. So, I have had a bunch of visions tonight in regards to the departure of the first fruit. So many. And I know people have said that 444 prophecy news is false. However, that has not been confirmed to me. And a lot of the prophecy that I've read has lined up to a lot of the watchmen. So, until I get confirmed, I'm going to continue on with this. It says, "My daughter, tell my people time's up. The alarm has been sounded. I am coming. All of mine are ready. All of my first fruit are ready to be picked. To all of my children, I love you all so much. I promise to never leave you and never forsake you. I am with you even until the end of the world. Darkness approaches, and as it does, I will speak louder than I ever have. Now is the time to dig in. As the earth quakes, you shall not be moved. As the winds roar, you shall not fear. As the waters rise, so shall you rise with me. For I am the one that speaks to the storm. I am in control. I am your deliverer, and I am bringing deliverance, and all will be known very shortly. All will be revealed very shortly. As the great day of the Lord is upon the world, I will make myself known to all the citizens of earth, and all who know me will be transformed by my glory. You will reign with me, for your true life is about to begin. Hold on to me like a child holding on to a promise. So shall you hold on to me. I am the promise. What has been will no longer be, and all that will remain is me. Nothing hidden. All my love, Jesus. So, all night I have been getting visions and numbers, especially. Um, so I'm just gonna begin. So one of the first things that I saw was um, three moons. I saw three moons, and the third one was circled. This was 2 nights ago. The third moon was circled for whatever reason, I'm not sure. Obviously, the best thing I can think of is that the third moon has significance. And after that, I saw like fire coming down from the sky. And it was coming down like a snowstorm, like the California storm. It was coming down like that, and it was red. And I just remember it being red, and it was just shooting down out of the sky. And I've had many visions and dreams saying that when the fire comes, we go up, and other people has have that prophecy as well. Um, After that, last night, I was walking in a dream somewhere I can't remember, and a bunch of people started to gather with me, and we were just waiting for the sound of the trumpet. Like we were literally talking about the trumpet, and we knew it was getting ready to go off, and we were basically waiting for it. And it was an amazing feeling. I was just like I knew it for so long already, and then like when I realized it was about to happen, it was just like, oh yeah, it's about to happen, like finally. But it was like we were waiting, excuse me, for so long that when the day finally came, we just like knew that this was it. So everything was like a flash vision, and nothing was like in detail or for me to indulge in at all. It was just like very quick, one vision after another. And soon after that, I heard I saw a man who looked like Jesus. And whenever I have visions like that, I'm never able to see the face, but he was far away, and it was like he was hugging someone. And then I heard like a knock at my door. And after I heard the knock, I don't know, it was just like so faint. I don't know if like he came in or he said something, but I definitely saw him hugging someone, and then it's like he was going from door to door or something like that, and he was hugging the one person, and then all of a sudden he came and knocked on my door, and then I went into the next vision. I don't know if anybody is familiar with Change is Coming. Her real name is Shauna, and like I said in my last video, I'm able to talk to the elect in my mind. Like I'll have conversations with them in my sleep. It's so weird. And like I said, it's increased since the last time that I talked about it. And I was talking to her in my head, in my mind, and she was telling me congratulations. She was like, congratulations. And that was it. Everything was just so quick. I didn't get to ask any questions or, say anything. Everything just happened so quick. And um, we can all say that when you hear congratulations, that means something great is getting ready to happen, or, you've accomplished something. And I can't remember what I said or if I said something back, but I know that I woke up extremely thrilled. And after that, let's see. Oh, okay. The most beautiful vision that I had out of them all was I was laying on my couch and I was faced the opposite direction from my window. And then all of a sudden, I saw the sun rising. And then I turned around and it was like dawn. And, we speak a lot about how many of the watchmen and other people have received the number for dawn at the break of dawn. And, we all assumed or were feeling like maybe that's when he's coming. When he does come and gather us, it will be at dawn. I, for one, believe that because I've gotten that so many times. I've gotten dawn and I've gotten 3 a.m. also. So, when I turned around, it was like right at the, peak of the morning when the sun is just getting ready to rise. And I could see the mist outside and everything. And it was just for a few seconds I turned and I was just like, oh my goodness, that one felt so real. Like I felt like I really turned around, and witnessed that. And immediately in my head, I was like, dawn. I knew it was dawn. And I started thinking about everything, the visions and how we were all feeling like that's when he was coming at dawn. So that was so cool. So the last dream, this was actually a dream I had. I saw one of my schoolmates, and it was weird. Like I was with my mom and my sister in this house or whatever, and I was packing. I was the only one packing, and I kept telling them that I have a job and I have to get ready to leave. And the job was this old job that I had for a long time. It was a cashier job in Boston. And every time I have like these type of dreams, it always goes back to that job. Like when I say I'm getting ready to go for a job, it's always that job. But anyways, that's what I was telling them, and I was the only one packing, and they were like supporting me or whatever, like, helping me pack and everything. It's almost like they knew it was something important. And when I finally packed up, I went, outside to get ready to get the bus or whatever, and I bumped into one of my schoolmates, and they were sitting down, and I explained to her. She was like, "What are you doing? Where are you getting to go?" She was studying for something, and I was like, and then she started talking about music, and then I was like, "Oh," I was like, "I'm getting ready to go to the studio," and I was like, "I haven't been there for 10 years," and this is when I used to actually, sing gospel when I was in Boston, and I left Boston 2009 and came to Reading, Pennsylvania. And when I said 10 years in the dream, that marks 10 years exactly that I've been here, and the last time that I was in the studio. And I was explaining to her, that it's been such a long journey, and I had my luggage and everything, and we were talking about that, and then I got ready to leave, and then I woke up. So um, this last dream, I just talked to a sister of mine, and she actually sent me a message before I could tell her my dream, and she said that she had a dream. She was on stage, and she was getting ready to sing this song, but she didn't know the words to it. She didn't know the song yet, and then she woke up. So I think this has a great significance. I think it has to do with the new song for the 144,000. And Revelations 14:3 says, "And they sang a new song before the throne and before the four living creatures and the elders. No one could learn the song except for the 144,000 who have been redeemed from the earth." So I found it very interesting that I was leaving and it was to go sing. And let me see if this verse here. Let me read this too. "And I heard a sound from heaven like the roar of rushing waters and like the rumbling of thunder. And the sound I heard was like harpists strumming their harps. And they sang a new song before the throne and before the four living creatures and the elders. And no one could learn the song except for the 144,000 who have been redeemed from the earth. These are the ones who have not been defiled with women, for they are virgins. They follow the Lamb wherever he goes. They have been redeemed from among men as first fruits to God and to the Lamb." So I found that so interesting. Once she sent me that message, it automatically confirmed, the dream that I had. And I also want to talk about the significance of dawn. A lot of things always happen in the Bible at dawn. And it says, "And it came to pass on the seventh day that they rose early about the dawning of the day. Then came the woman in the dawning of the day and fell down at the door of the man's house where her Lord was, till it was light. Let the stars of the twilight thereof be dark. Let it look for light, but have none, neither let it see the dawning of the day. When I lie down, I say, when shall I arise, and the night be gone? And I am full of tossing to and fro until the dawning of the day." I was trying to find, there's much more than this, but I was struggling trying to find the ones that I wanted, but you get the point. There's another verse. Let me see. Oh, as far as us waiting for the trumpet to go off, it says, "Sound the ram's horn at the new moon, and when the moon is full on the day of our festival." And the last one, I was watching somebody's video, and I kept getting numbers all night. I'm just like, does he not want me to sleep? So I just decided to stay up because I was waking up every hour. And so I was watching a video, Cameron 777, and when I fell asleep, I heard his voice talking again, and he said 509 on his video. He was talking about 509, and then when his video ended, he was like, "You will not believe what time this video just ended. It ended at 509. So of course I went to look that up, and it says, "From above, from heaven." I'm trying to scroll down. "From heaven, from the beginning, from the origin, source, from of old, again anew, above, again, all over, beginning, long time." Yeah, so I mean, I got a bunch of other numbers, but it would just take way too much time. So I feel, I always got to say how I feel. That the way that I felt with all these visions, like, this is soon. I know I always say that, and we all want it to be soon, and I believe that it is. I think we're in the season, and majority of people's visions and videos are all in regards to the rapture and the gathering. Like, every time I get a video, that's all it's about. And all these visions that I had back to back today, I mean, it was at least, I know I forgot maybe a couple. I couldn't keep up with all of them, and I tried to write some down, but it was like maybe 8 or 9 of them last night. So I just wanted to encourage you guys with that, and hopefully we will depart soon and get to meet one another. I am so waiting for that day. Like, if you want to be my best friend, talk to me about the gathering. I will love you long time. But, we're all waiting for that day, and hopefully it's soon. And until then, we'll just keep, doing what God wills for us to do. And we just await that day. So God bless all of you, and I will talk to you soon.